Hey golf fans, and welcome back to another PGA Tour 2K23 live stream. Today we are going to be checking out, or should I say tonight, we are going to be checking out Planet of the Apes. This course was designed by Brooks Gardner. But before we do tee off, just let me make sure that we are live. And I will make a quick few changes to the video for your viewing pleasure. We are live. But looking forward to checking out this golf course. It is one I've just stumbled across. It is always good to showcase a new designer on the channel, or a designer who we have never featured previously. And the name Brooks Gardner does not ring a bell to me. Hopefully that thumbnail is going to work. But my game is in a very bad way at the moment, guys, to say the least. I'm not enjoying my society rounds or the match play events that I am taking part in as much as I would like to be enjoying them. I think I've got a huge, well, I don't think, I know I've got a huge issue with putting. I'm genuinely at the stage now where I think the copy of the game I have, which was given to me 2 weeks prior to the launch of this game, is just corrupt. Like, greens are doing weird things, breaking the opposite way of the beads, and it's starting to frustrate me, to say the least. But I am just trying to keep it all together. Probably the last thing I should be doing is a live stream on the channel. But as always, I truly appreciate you guys viewing my content and supporting the channel. But there we go. We are going to tee off. I have got the live chat up. But let's take a look at this golf course. Hopefully it is a good course. I don't think I've ever seen any of the Planet of the Apes videos before, or movies. So I can't really comment if there is Planet of the Apes Easter eggs in the course itself, but it is a par 73. Fairways and greens are firm, the green speeds are medium fast, the weather is overcast, and the time of day is noon. So we will be swinging from the black tees, which are playing a lengthy 7,565 yards, and as always we will be playing on pin set numero uno. Let's keep the wind speed, everything at default, and let's begin round. Really looking forward to this one, to be fair. But I'm really second doubting myself now when it comes to putting on the greens. But wow, what a nice looking opening hole. Love the rock work. This is a long hole, 614 yards into that wind. It's quite a tight fairway. There is a nice opening tee shot. Hey, how's it going, Trev? Welcome to the live stream, pal. Nice to have you hang out with me, hopefully.
Okay, second shot here on the first.
But I am probably missing a lot of the Planet of Apes movie-related stuff. Like I say, I've never seen a Planet of the Apes video. Movie, never, ever, ever. But let's hit driver off the deck here. I'm sure we can chase this on.
You must be feeling lucky. Taking driver off the turf.
I have pushed that. That is all my swing line there. That is a horrible swing line. Got me down there though. Should be nothing more than a chip. But my short game, especially my pitching and my putting at the moment, is embarrassingly bad. So let's be fairly aggressive here. It is firm greens. Ball should shoot slightly right at my feet. That's a good execution. Should release out. Might even turn into the hole for eagle here. Yeah, that's a good chip shot.
There, pure. That's pure.
That is going to ensure an opening birdie.
For birdie.
Green speeds are 148.
Off here under
So far, so good.
Already. And teeing it up on the second hole.
Hole number 2. elevated green and fairway. But I do like the look of the course. I've got no idea what some of the objects are. I can only assume they are representing the planet of the apes. But look at that for a swing line. Beautiful, perfect. And that has left me 129, up 31 feet. Now, I keep saying this to Trev, who I play the game with regularly. Why is it giving me a pitch shot here? I don't understand that. I really wish that in the next version of the game, anything over 100 yards, by default, the game will give me the closest adequate club instead of a pitch. But really in between clubs here. But do you know what? I'm going to opt to go with a pitch and wedge, and let's apply full D-loft and a little bit of topspin and try and skid this up there. It's a decent strike, tiny fast. It should kick right here. And oh, it's kicked left. That's nasty. I did not expect that kick.
Yep.
That was a really weird kick.
Okay, 11 feet.
But it has left me a pin high putt. 148. And this is a part of my game that I'm just really struggling with, guys. I won't lie. I try not and let it frustrate me, but it still does. Not the best of swing lines there. Putt lines. But that was a tough putt. Oh, I've just got no confidence in my putting. From tee to green, apart from my pitching, I'm pretty happy with my game. Is that a dodgy? No, it's not. I must admit, I really like the surrounds and the outskirts of the course. So far, the holes feel a little bit samey, a little bit repetitive. I don't think 207 will get there. No, it will actually. Let's go D-loft, topspin. Let's go for a slight overpower and a tiny fast. I actually got the perfect, but we got the overpower. It probably will work out for me. There's a lot of topspin, and that has really run out. Wow. Really didn't need all that D-loft and topspin. But it has left me an uphill putt from 34 feet.
Do what you can. See if we can get this close, maybe.
Struck that too well, to be fair. Got the weight. And I think we're just going to miss on the right-hand side. We do. That's so unlucky. That is so unlucky. So close to dropping that for birdie. So one birdie, two pars. Keeps me at 1 under.
Up here on the 4th hole.
Hole number 4. This is a dog leg right. Now this is a fairly straightforward hole. I think it should be nothing more than a tee shot and possibly a pitch. Wind is going to bring that back round to the right. And I think it is going to be a pitch. 83 yards. I should have a wedge for that though. 87. There is a helping backstop. But I think... Do you know what? Let's go with the 87. Let's go full backspin. Tiny bit of loft. If we are long, which I don't think I will be, that backstop should help me out. It's a lovely strike. This should spin back. We are long. Should spin back though. And hopefully that sets up
And turns out I know nothing.
a really good birdie opportunity. Fairly tough greens to be fair. This one's slightly downhill. And normally, guys, I absolutely rattle these in with pace. But just not feeling my putting at the moment. So these are one of these ones that could well go off the green. Just playing it dead weight.
Looking good.
That does turn right into the centre of the cup. Second birdie of the round. And we move to 2 under par.
Managed to bring things down to 2 under after that one. Well, have a good hole.
Looks like
We've
a
got
village
par
there.
4 for this one.
Now, I do like the detail that is out with the golf course itself. Really eye-catching. There's nothing really wrong with the sculpting of the course, but I would like to see a little bit more of eye candy on the course itself, a little bit more repetition in the holes themselves as well. But this is a drivable par 4. I think 3-wood, D-loft, topspin, and let's go for the overpower. Try and split the 2 bunkers here. Oh, I got 104% power, tiny fast. And look how far left that ball's went. It's probably going to make the bunker though, which is not the worst case scenario.
Okay, and from the greenside bunker, let's...
Not the best of lies though, but let's go full off, full backspin. Try and take that slope out of the equation and hopefully pick up another birdie. Good execution. It should come back off that slope a little bit, maybe. That came out really well, actually.
Down to 3 under par.
Now, these are the putts I'm missing. It just seems at times that the beads aren't doing what it's telling me. There's very little in that. But wow, that bunker shot came out hot. Now, this should go right into the centre of the cup. This time it has.
You might be on your way to quite a little streak here.
So back-to-back birdies. We move to 3 under par. Hole number 6 is going to be a par 5.
3 under par for the day. Hole number 6.
This is a long, narrow fairway. But yeah, I would like to see a little bit more detail on the hole itself. A little bit more character.
Nice swing.
At the moment,
And this one's around
too many holes just feel the same.
To the pin.
But I'm certainly enjoying the course. 5-wood should be a good yardage here. Just going to apply a little bit of loft, allow the wind to hit me. Tiny overpower, 103%. Slight fast again is going to hurt me. But we're down there. It should be a pretty straightforward chip.
This one's your 3rd.
But thank you to everyone who is currently hanging out with me live on the channel. Please make sure to smash the like button, guys. It does really help me out. I would say recently the YouTube algorithm is just not being kind to me and Leo. So please, please, please hit the like button. If you are new to the channel, please hit the subscribe button for future content. And let's see if we can chip this one in. Should run out, should turn, should break. Didn't break as much as I expected. Just hit that a little bit too firm though. But it's 3 consecutive birdies, 4 under through 6 holes.
And the 7th hole is upon us.
And I'm just not sure what some of these creations are meant to represent. That's wacky. Look at that. I don't know if YouTube's picking that up, but with every different camera angle, the pattern on that stairs or mini Coliseum changes. That is so cool. But yet again, it's a fairly bland hole. Let's apply full loft, full backspin, a little bit of fade. Anything off the right hand side of the green should be good here.
Yeah, just a little fade.
Come on, fade.
Nice.
The fade didn't kick in there.
Come on, kick right. Come on.
Really nice swing as well. And I just seem to get really punished.
Yep, that's going to do just nicely. All right,
for fairly clean swing lines and minimal off perfects. Right, pin high putt. There is a fair bit of movement on this. These 148 greens should turn. It is uphill, got the weight, nice putt line. Should keep turning. This is in, by the way. Boom.
That was absolutely
Tremendous
monstrous.
putt.
Let's rewind and watch
No,
that
there's not
again.
many apes, pal. The only ape is me playing it so far. But I'll take that putt. And that is the frustrating part of my game. I'll miss a 4-footer, 5-footer very regular at the moment.
Right now you are at
I
5
can go
under.
and drain that. But yeah, I was expecting a little bit more, like Pinboy says, apes, even stone apes. I mean, there is detail here. I've never seen a Planet of the Apes film. It just looks like housing for the apes. But so far, it's a pretty bland golf course. Enjoyable, but bland.
Nice swing on that.
Swing timing's been pretty good so far. This is going to be nothing more than a flop.
Okay, second
I'm just
shot
trying to
here
embrace
on
some
the
of these
8th
pitches
hole.
and flops rather than avoid them. These are the kind of rounds where you can't practice them. But the 39-yard lob wedge should be good. I normally hit a slight fast on the flops. This time I've hit a laser perfect, laser beam perfect. And that's ran on a little bit more than I would have liked. But it's an uphill putt. Biggest break is at my feet. Let's play it firm.
Going
Should
towards
turn.
that hole.
Does turn. Center cup.
And as that drops in the hole, that's your
And that
sixth
is
birdie today.
5 straight birdies, to be fair.
Okay.
But the
score's
course is
currently
fairly
clocking in
easy.
at 6 under par.
Yeah, and I just feel like I've played this hole before. I really do feel like I've played this hole before. It's like a copy and paste. I was expecting a lot more wow factor from this golf course.
Beautiful swing.
But I can only play what's in front of me. Swing line, swing
Here's your
timing
second
has
shot
been
on the
clean.
9th.
But this just feels like the first hole. It really does. It feels like a copy and paste of the first hole. Let's go driver off the deck, full loft. I don't get the best of lie percentages, but at worst, it's going to be down there.
Don't see that every day. I guess you're just going to take that
There's
driver
another
off the fairway and
fast.
way.
It's just killing me.
well, that'll work. for
3
you.
would have travelled a lot further,
This is
but
our
it's left
third
me a
shot.
pitch. Let's go full backspin, tiny bit of loft, and with a good execution, that should be the number, by the way. Slight fast, it should spin back. It didn't spin back, it took a firm kick and landed in the light rough. The curse of the par 5s continues. That all came down from that driver off the deck. Just that tiny fast really hurt. And I've ended up with a tough chip. I tell you what, it's on a good line.
Nice.
Didn't have the
chip.
legs.
This is
Probably the
potentially a safe
toughest
par.
green on the course so far, putting wise.
All right,
Disappointing
moving
par.
forward. And after that one, you're at 6 under.
Hey, Prime Dad, welcome to the live stream, pal. Thanks for
See
stopping
what
by.
you
I
do
do
here
hope
on
you're
the 10th
well.
hole.
Hole number 10. A little bit of character to the course now. Water in play. Now, I'm going to have to take a good bit of yardage off here, so let's go full loft. A lot of draw, and hopefully we hit it clean. It's a perfect. Should kick right here, and hopefully down towards the bottom of the fairway. It's done exactly that. Don't run out.
That
It's in the
isn't
first
too
cut,
good,
light
is it?
rough. Shouldn't be too much of an issue.
And we're setting up here with an elevated
Still
green.
comfortably get there in
It's
2.
one club.
And that is a circular green if ever I've seen one. 5 wood. Full loft. With that lie percentage should be half decent. Ball is going to shoot slightly to the left. I want to be on the left hand side of the green though. Absolutely flushed it. We found the left-hand side. Is it going to hold the green though? That is going to get better and better. That's quite a severe slope. And it's set up an eagle opportunity here.
Here's a putt to go to 8 under.
Nasty downhiller. A lot of movement here. This should turn hard. Should turn hard.
Oh,
it's a lip out. We've caught the lip. Good weight. Disappointing that we didn't drain that eagle though. It's going to be a tap-in birdie.
Cooking out there. 7th birdie so far.
Good to hear, pal. Is that yourself, Prime Dad, that's joined my Discord and has been private messaging me? Apologies if not. But delighted to hear you've got the game. It is addictive, even when you're playing badly like my current form. You always seem to come back for more punishment. And yet, this course is really repetitive. I mean, I just expected more. The first hole looked promising. And to be fair, it's kind of just felt like a copy and paste job. Since then, that should turn. Come on, fade. Come on, fade. Fade has kicked in. It's going to be a little bit long though. Yeah, these firm greens, subtle slopes, just ensuring. I've run past the pin by 39 feet. Got the weight. Should start to turn. Should start to turn.
Oh my.
Didn't turn as much as I expected there, that last 10 to 12 feet. It's a solid par. It's been a solid round so far, but the course isn't really offering much difficulty. I mean, you've got to strike the ball well, but there's not many hazards in play. There's no real punishment for poor shots. And you guys are seeing it here yourself. It's another hole that just kind of looks like the one we've played. Still got to find the fairways though. And there is a laser beam off a swing. That's going to kick hard right. It should leave me a nice yardage in.
Okay, this is
I'm not pitching it. You can guarantee that. 106, a little bit of D-loft, a little bit of topspin. Into the wind. A good clean strike. Bob should be your uncle. And Fanny's maybe your aunt. And we are putting on a really good ball striking clinic here. It's going to move me to 8 under par.
Birdies everywhere. 8th birdie of the day for you. Great work.
Oh, for sure. It's a lot more challenging than the EA Sports, pal. It really, really is. This game requires skill. It requires practice. And it requires a patience of a saint, which at times I just don't have. But some of these holes are promising. But the layout is very basic, as is the planting and sculpting. Let's overpower that. 102% power. If we had a little bit more wind with us there, we would have comfortably have driven that. But look at this green. I don't even think the beads are moving. It's going to be a flop, full backspin. And with a decent execution, it's probably going to be another guaranteed birdie. Let's try and spin it in for eagle. Tiny fast. Now look how far off target and how much further that ball goes there with a tiny fast. This is the putt I'll miss. Just breaking. I'm just going about half a cup. 3/4 of a cup left here. Playing it firm. Should turn.
Looking super.
Did turn.
That is fine work.
Really good round for me so far, but there's not enough challenge here. I'm striking the ball well.
Okay,
but for me,
hole number 14,
there's not enough hazards. There's not enough strategy to the course. And every hole feels like just the one I played before.
This is about 160 to the pin.
But there may be some Planet of the Apes fans out there that will enjoy. Now, oh, I thought that was apes or something there. It's bloody cows, look. What the hell is that? There is our apes, Pinboy, on horses, stone apes. But I'm really not seeing... Like, if I didn't know, if this course wasn't called Planet of the Apes, I'm not guessing that this is a Planet of the Apes themed fantasy course. I'm just not. Right, helping backstop if we are long. Yardage should be good here, though. It's a perfect. Really, I'm striking the ball well. Normally, I do. It's just my putting. 9 times out of 10, it's really got me at a soul-destroying point. Let me catch up with the chat. That's the apes and their horses. Pinboy saying hurrah. Architect Maze, planting as we speak. This new course is killing me. Keep me updated, pal. I'm really looking forward to checking it out. As you know, I'm a huge fan of your work. I think as a designer, you're constantly improving. This is actually a tough putt. But for me, all this designers try to do here to make the course a little bit more difficult. I've not hit that.
5 feet to go.
He's increased the difficulty on the greens rather than making the course more difficult from tee to green.
Well done.
-9. Let's see if we can get to double figures under par. Short par 3.
This one up on the 15th.
Yeah, it's a pretty basic golf course, guys. The name caught my attention. Let's go loft. Full backspin. I don't want to be too short here because you will see the ball disappear off that slope. Play the wind.
Swinging like silk.
Got the perfect, but look at that swing line. And due to that, that ball is just staying out there.
Nicely done. Well,
it's going to be a pin high putt.
And if this drops, you'll get your birdie here.
Let's make sure I don't leave this one short. Most of the break is at my feet. We'll know from about 6 feet out if that's going in and it's not.
Well, it's going right by the hole. 3 feet to go.
It's going to be another par.
Okay, time to head over.
It's going to keep me at single digits under par.
You're sitting right there at 9 under par after that hole.
No, Pinboy, I've not heard nothing. Like, I'm sure you know, I'm no longer associated with 2K. I left the 2K Next Maker scheme probably about a year ago. I'm now associated with EA, an EA content creator, but I've certainly heard nothing on my end regarding 2K. If I do, you subscribers will be the first to know. There's a fast, there's a big fast. Not the cleanest of swing lines though, so that's probably bailed me out.
Yeah, that'll work.
And that has left me 177. 166 with the firm conditions is absolutely ideal with a good strike. Tiny fast, that needs to get down. It should release out. Yardage was bang on, just that slight fast. Took me 15 feet offline there. I can't see that turning out with that. Let's play it firm. Let's punch it in. Should turn. It does turn.
Nice.
We get to -10. 2 holes remaining. Yeah, I've heard so many different things, Prime Dad, but I never seen nothing at the is it the Gamescom? So I'll be amazed if the game comes out this year. But to be fair, I remember the Golf Club 2019 when that was out, came to the end of its lifeline. There was no information regarding 2K21, and it basically just came out if I do recall. And I think I got a free copy of that. No. Yeah, the Golf Club 2019. So it would have been the Golf Club 2. Playing that. Came to the end of its lifespan. I didn't see any advertising for it. And then I think all of a sudden, this game just got announced that it was out. And it was the Golf Club 2019. And then with PGA Tour 2K21, they've done a lot more advertising and informed the community it was coming out. And I think it was August, September, the last couple of releases have been. It's got a little bit of de-loft and topspin here. But yeah, I've not heard much from 2K side of things, sadly. Plenty of rumours flying about there, but I think it's going to be an April-May release next year. Wow, look how far that ran on, man. These greens are so firm. That was like landing the ball on an iceberg. Okay, this is breaking more right to left than anything. I don't think I've hit that firm enough, and it's got half a chance. Yeah, I think if I hit that another % harder, it's probably going to drop. But we are going to move on to the 18th. The final hole of the fairly plain and dull Planet of the Apes. And there we go. What the hell is that structure? I've got no idea what that structure is. Is that an ape holding a maraca? I've got no idea. But yeah, this course was fairly disappointing. It was the name that attracted me.
Tee shot's looking good.
A few holes look promising.
On the 18th.
Let's go full de-loft, top spin. Try and overpower this one a little bit. 102%. It's certainly going to get on there with the firm fast greens. It's going to leave me an eagle putt. But I've not seen many references to the Planet of the Apes, sadly. And like I said, about 6-7 holes ago, unless it was for the name, I would have never associated this course with Planet of the Apes. Most of the movement here is late. I think I've underhit that again. Should turn hard here. Yeah, it's another underhit putt, but we are going to finish with a birdie. It's going to move me to -11. I'm not getting excited about it. It's a pretty straightforward course. Very little hazards, very little punishment for wayward shots, which, to be fair, I didn't have many off. But there we go, guys. Thanks to everyone who did hang out with me in the live stream. It is truly appreciated. Please smash the like button before you leave. If you are new to the channel, hit the subscribe button. And until the next video, take care, peace out, and love you all. Bye.